I bought my first wireless mic set when I started my channel, and it cost me $349. And that same technology, right, that 2.4 gigahertz, two channel audio, blah, 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 is $49 today. And that's on top of having upgrades over that kit that I bought with a rechargeable case and multiple charge cycles and and being able to connect directly to mobile devices. So thank you to Ulanzi for sending us out. This is their brand new Ulanzi A30 microphone kit. As always, honest and transparent review. Inside the box, it's this is the box. It's Tiny Mic Ulanzi A30. You're going to get this manual, and I would say make sure to read the manual when you first get it. The buttons are a little confusing at first. Inside of this, you get these white shells. That's so that you can change the color of the microphone. There's also another pair of black ones as well. This is your charging cable and your USB-C to 3.5, so you can plug it into your camera. You get these magnets, and this allows you to put it lower on your shirt as the metal clip on the microphone is magnetic, and that allows you to mount it any way you like. Now, this is an iOS, the old-fashioned iPhone lightning cable, and that way you can convert it from USB-C to iOS if you have one of the older iPhones. Also, this is the rechargeable case. This allows you to charge them up to 3 times when they're full. This button here, if you tap it once, is going to tell you the status of the battery of the case. If you hold it down, it's going to repair the transmitters and the receiver together. So be careful, because you can hold that down and you can unpair something while you have it held down if one is already out. I did that, and it took me a while to, again, go back and read the manual to see that. But this is the transmitter or microphone. So you can see the mic at the top. There's a status light, and on the back there are your charging ports and your metal clip that allows you to use one of the magnets to put that inside your shirt or on the outside of your shirt. It's super simple. On the left-hand side, you have your gain, so you have 3 levels of gain. On the right-hand side, you have your noise reduction, and you have 3 levels of noise reduction. You also have the charging contacts on the back, USB-C on the side, and a 3.5 port on the side as well. And that's for monitoring with headphones. I think that there's still definitely levels from beginner to intermediate and to advanced. This kit is designed as an all-in-one device for mobile content creation. Like, you can use this with your cell phone, with an iPad. You can set this up for podcasting, etc. And it connects to a regular camera, a mobile phone, both iOS and Android, etc. But it's never been easier ever to get this type of quality. And so let me show you what it sounds like. So this is me testing out the Ulanzi A30 mobile microphone kit. Now, this is plugged into my iPhone 15 Pro Max. I'm carrying this on a gimbal, and I wanted to do this because this is pretty much what you can expect with this type of setup, right? Like, this is how most people are going to use it. They're going to use it in a mobile content creation type setup, whether it's vlogging, whether it's vertical content, whether it's a podcast, whether it's anything, of that nature. And so this is what you can expect. Right now I have it on volume level 1, and there are cars and things like that in the neighborhood, etc. And so this is what you can expect. Like, it's a omnidirectional microphone, and so it's going to pick up information from all over the environment. It's not going to be like a shotgun microphone or anything like that, where it's going to cancel out ambient noises. Now, it does come with a wind muff or a windscreen that you can put on there to block out like windy days and things like that, but it's going to pick up all the audio in the environment, and there's a place for that. That's the type of microphone that this is, and it's completely fine. The last one I tested was a shotgun, and it blocked out ambient noises. This is going to kind of pick up everything in that omnidirectional pattern, and it's designed to do that so that it can pick up the voice really well. So this is what you can expect from this. Let me know your thoughts. And that's really just a quick showcase of what it sounds like, but let's quickly go over the features. Each mic lasts up to 5 hours. This mic that I have right here on my chest is, I don't know if you recognize this, but this little small thing sitting right here on my chest lasts up to 5 hours by itself. And then you can kind of alternate them by taking this one off, putting it back in the case, and then using it and going back and forth. This case can charge 3 times, so basically you can get up to 20 hours of charging by one person. The receiver has a USB-C connector, and it's primarily designed for mobile phones. The sampling rate on this is 48 kilohertz, and it's a 16-bit audio, so that's pretty much the average audio. SPL is 110 decibels, and signal to noise ratio is 83 decibels for my nerds out there. But most people don't even know what that means, and most people won't even pay attention to that when they hear this. So I have this plugged in directly into the camera now. And this is what you can expect when you're using this in your office style environment like what I have. My room is not treated or anything like that. It's kind of average. So this is what you can expect, right? You can even do the YouTube thing where I hold this and I sit in here and I lean in and I make it all suspenseful and appealing and try to grab their attention and things like that. You can do that with this too. I think this is for someone that is brand new to audio and they're looking for, they're doing mobile content, they're using this with their cell phone, they need a better microphone than what the cell phone microphone will allow, or the tablet, or whatever the case may be. I think it has a lot of functionality with the ability to connect to multiple different devices. When I listen to the sound or the playback, I think that it removes a lot of the high frequencies from my voice. I'm a baritone, and so for me, it's going to remove those high-end parts of my voice. And some people like that kind of more thick, more deeper type podcast type voice. For me, I like to tend to be closer to natural, similar to what you're hearing with this up here, even though I think this still clips my voice a little bit as well. I never really edit my voice in Premiere or anything like that. I like it to be as close as possible to what it would be like if you were talking to me in a room. And so for this, it makes it a little bit more deeper and more, remove like those high frequencies like I mentioned, the high end. And so for me, I don't necessarily like the sound that it produces with my voice. Now, I can update that or edit it in post. I can make the voice, the high-end frequencies, I can raise that a little bit, but I personally just don't like doing that. I own microphones all the way up to $500, $600, and so I don't want to be like one of those folks who's like, oh, it sounds bad, right? Because it's a budget microphone. I think it sounds like a $50 budget microphone, and it has a lot of features that 2 microphones, a case, up to 20 hours of recording, that can be useful for someone that is in that budget range. I don't think it's horrible. It's not the best that I've heard, but for $50, I think it's right on par. If you're in that budget range, for sure. But if you raise that budget up to $75 to $100, I think there's some other options out there that you could go and get. And I've reviewed some of those in the past, and I'll put the link up there. But let me know your thoughts. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and join the Cozy Coalition if you're new to today's content and you enjoy today's content. Also, a like will go a long way in helping spread this video as well as appeasing the algorithm as well. But as always, stay cozy in that crazy world, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.